I wasn't planning to do another film so quickly because we had just finished the Walmart movie. But I was on a phone call with a friend. He said, well, the thing that nobody's doing that you guys should do is war profiteering. The minute he said it, oh, damn it, I got to do this.
We were all sitting in a meeting and we were talking about how we're going to make this a short and, what are we going to fit in 20 minutes? And Robert got this amazing grin on his face and we knew that we weren't making a 20-minute short, we were making a movie. We're such a unique team, and everyone has different abilities and strengths.
It's a pretty extraordinary group of people.
Really tight. We're all in it together. We're a very close knit family.
It's like to work with Robert Greenwald.
Exhausting.
Manic.
I got carpal tunnel. He sends so many emails.
Robert does love to send the emails.
I think there was a minute where Robert sent me 10 emails.
He's always working, he's always online, he's always communicating.
Robert had a very strong vision of what he wanted to do with the films, but I think each film has pulled him along too. I mean, I think as he gets into a story, he's so passionate and so curious and so affirmative that I think each one kind of has a life of its own.
I've traveled extensively in the United States, but it was a reintroduction to the United States that most people don't get a chance to see. Going down to Ruby, South Carolina with Shane Ratliff, Silver City, New Mexico with Edward Sanchez, Manistee, Michigan with Holly Hewlett.
I think that the strength of this film and what's really going to get people's attention are the personal stories. People talking about their experiences in Iraq, people talking about losing loved ones, people who've been permanently injured, soldiers who went there and had a really difficult experience.
Anytime I think you're dealing with a really sensitive subject, I think it's challenging to not let your emotions get the better of you.
I definitely have tough days when you see stories about people that really rips, gets to your heart and your soul. But ultimately, I feel this incredible sense of pleasure that I'm being allowed to work on these films, and films that could make a bit of a difference.
I think it's rare in your lifetime where you get to do something that you love and you feel like you can change things for the better.
You're not hearing these stories in the mainstream media. That's why filmmakers are making them, right? So this becomes a means by which people can get these stories out.
The Democratic Policy Committee is going to hold a hearing with witnesses that they have found from our film. And so it's people who are going to say some very specific things that happened that are outrageous. They're going to go testify in Washington.
We are all responsible for the direction that our country takes, and we have the ability, if we're not happy about the path that it's on, to change it.
And not everybody has to make films. Somebody can make a phone call. Somebody could write a letter to an editor. The scale is limitless. The only thing that I think is unacceptable and that there's no excuse for is doing nothing. At a time when there are so many vital issues, so many things that affect us, that affect our families, that affect our parents, our children, our grandchildren. And I would just hope that that people will find whatever their way is to do that, because it's it's that great line: democracy is not a spectator sport.